Hey, beautiful CEO, take a deep breath with me right now. Inhale, expansion, and exhale, exhaustion. You don't need a podcast. You don't need a YouTube channel. You don't need to show up like everyone else to create consistent content that really converts. And today I'm going to share the behind the scenes story that changed my business and possibly saved my life, and why it inspired me to create my signature course, Content Alchemy. Because if you're like me, you're tired of doing all the things and still feeling behind, Queen, you are not alone, and I promise you this: there is a better way. Welcome to Heart-Led CEO, the podcast for women wellness entrepreneurs who are ready to build, scale, and automate their businesses without sacrificing their soul, sanity, or authenticity. I'm Anacani Walters, a nurse turned entrepreneur, military spouse, first-time mama in my 40s, and a recovering burnout survivor who's making it a mission to help heart-led women just like you create thriving businesses that really feel good, do good, and give you the freedom that we all deserve. Because here's the thing, you don't have to hustle harder to succeed. You don't have to drown in tech overwhelm or try to do everything alone. And I'm here to give you the strategies, automation tools, and mindset shifts that will help you step fully into that leader, CEO, and impact maker that you are meant to be. If you're ready to grow your business in a way that aligns with your values and your life, you are in the right place. Let's get into today's episode. Welcome back. So listen, I created this course not because I wanted to have all the answers or I felt like I had all the answers, but because I once was the woman who was burning out trying to be everywhere and everything. And if you're here and you're listening, that might be you right now too. I was the wellness entrepreneur who'd built her business from the heart only to feel like it was truly swallowing me alive. And if you can relate, if you're nodding your head, then I know that you're passionate. I know that you're talented. I know that you're mission driven, but creating content, it feels like a second full-time job. Yet you keep hearing, be more visible, show up more, post every day, start a podcast, start a channel. And you're like, with what? With what time? With what energy? And when I was 25, I had what I now call my wake-up call disguised as a blood pressure reading. I was in literally the best shape of my life, literally just had ran my first marathon, and a med student took my blood pressure and it read over 250, over 110. And it turns out she wasn't wrong. Like, I was teaching her how to take a manual blood pressure, thinking she had no idea. I was like, oh, wow, you are going to have a hard time as a doctor because you suck at this. And turns out she wasn't wrong. She was right. I was diagnosed with severe hypertension and told to take this pill or I'd literally be dead in 3 months. And that was the moment that everything shifted, not just physically, but spiritually, because it forced me to examine the pace that I had been living my life at the time and the stress that I was in my own mind normalizing. I had spent years being a nurse, a workaholic, a woman who used to hustle to numb the hard feelings of my past and my life. And then later, when I transitioned into entrepreneurship, I started to feel the same patterns starting to creep in. But this time, I wasn't in my scrubs. It was social media. It was marketing. It was this constant pressure that I had to perform, to post, to do more, to be seen. And I knew that I wasn't alone, because I was meeting and networking with all these other beautiful women wellness entrepreneurs, doulas, midwives, other yoga instructors, other paddleboard instructors, energy healers, and things like that. As I was developing my own personal growth and shifting into trying other types of mindfulness practices, I saw the consistent pattern across all of them. And in my mind, I was like, if I'm feeling this way, and I started talking to them and they started to have common things too, I knew that it was going to be the same across all of them. And so I started to feel like I don't want them to have to experience what I've already experienced firsthand. Burnout is not pretty and it is not bias. I mean, I was 25 when I burnt out. And that really inspired me to create Content Alchemy because I refuse to let other heart-led women burn out in the name of being visible. Because the truth is that content gets to feel simple. Marketing can feel intuitive and systems get to support you just like you support everyone else. No podcast or YouTube required. Like, this is for the coaches, the doulas, the yoga teachers, the wellness mentors, the health coaches, the juice coaches, the energy workers, the ones who are holding space for literally everyone except for themselves when it comes to marketing. And inside the Content Alchemy, I teach you my signature 1 to 25 method, the Content Alchemy framework, how to take one idea, one transformation, one powerful magnetic message and turn it into 25 powerful aligned content pieces in just a few hours. And it can be a week, it could be a month. It really depends on where you are in your journey and what you can hold space for, because not everyone's in the same boat. And that's what I want to make sure that people understand the difference in this course to everyone else's. I want to take the time to ask you, how does it feel for you? Rarely do we get asked how it feels to us on the inside. If it only feels good to post 2 times a week, or even once a week because you have a full-time job, that's okay. You're allowed to be okay with that. And then as you get better, because with practice, everything gets easier, then that 1 will become 2 and that 2 will become 3. And then you can just make it your own. And it's not to flood your feed, but to give you back your freedom so that you can go teach, rest, parent, partner, live, because it's more about living more and not about more content. It's about more clarity, understanding why you're posting and knowing how to do it to amplify your magic that you're trying to spread out to the world. And if your content creation system feels more like chaos than confidence, then this is my invitation to you to try something different, something sustainable, something built for you by someone who was like you. Now, the doors to the Content Alchemy are officially open. Woohoo! I'm so super excited and proud of myself for pushing through because it has been a transformative journey in its own for me. Now, it's only open for 7 days. The doors officially close May 7th, but you can still get on the wait list if you've missed this opportunity. It is a 4-week live cohort because I want to help you find your own repurposing system that feels good to you. Something with soul, something that allows you to show up with ease and excitement and truly grow your business without burning out. And if you're interested, you can come check it out at empowerherwave.com/launch. You can comment below this podcast episode, or you can always reach out to me on either social or an email, and it'll be in the show notes as well. Beautiful. Let this be your permission slip. Know that you are not lazy, you are not broken, you are not behind. You are building something sacred and you are allowed to receive ease, support, and overflow. I want you to let your systems love you back. I want you to let your content work for you, not against your energy, because you did not come this far to burn out. You came to lead with heart and rise with rhythm. Until next time, I want you to continue to stay beautiful, stay bold, and keep leading with heart. All right, beautiful. That's a wrap on today's episode. But before you go, let's talk about something really important. You are not just another entrepreneur trying to figure things out alone. You are a wave leader, someone whose work is meant to create real impact, touch the lives of others, and make this world better. And I want you to know you don't have to do it alone. If today's conversation resonated with you, I'd love to keep this energy going inside of my free Facebook community, EmpowerHer Biz Collective. It's where we take these conversations deeper with live trainings, tech walkthroughs, and real heart-centered support from other women wellness entrepreneurs who really get it. So if you're ready for community, clarity, and support as you build your own business with heart and ease, I'd invite you to come and join us. You'll find the link in the show notes. And hey, if you love today's episode, make sure to subscribe, leave a review if you feel inclined, and share this with a fellow heart-led women entrepreneur so that we can build this movement together. Until next time, keep leading with heart.